The second piece that makes up a solid inner foundation is emotional control. You must be able to control your emotions. Women cannot feel safe and cannot feel secure if you are just as emotionally unstable as her. So if you get mad and you flying off the handle and screaming and hollering and punching walls and shit, can't no woman be safe with you. And if a woman can't be safe for you, this is where the masculine version of herself comes out, because she got to survive. Not like a life or death situation, but she has to be able to thrive in a situation to where it's unstable and it's unsafe. And this is where the combativeness comes. This is where, even in women that's feminine, even in women that's feminine, our bodies give us the tool to survive the situations that we in as sane as possible, so we can be as healthy as possible. And a lot of the times when you're in rougher competitive situations, or not competitive like work, but when you're in rougher situations or situations where, it's more anxiety producing, it's more fear producing, it's more uncertainty, you have to be able to survive in that, and you have to be able to thrive in that. And your body is going to give you the tools it needs to survive in that. And this is where you see women become more combative, more bitchy, more dominant. You see what I'm saying? Because they have to do what they need to do to survive. And if you create in a space, in a situation or relationship, to where you don't have emotional control, you don't have control over your emotions, your woman is not going to feel safe with you. Your woman is not going to feel secure with you. And that means she's not going to be able to be submissive to you. Feminine is one thing. Now, we don't want to give women an out to be masculine, right? I believe women should do their best to remain feminine under all circumstances, right? Feminine is one thing, but submissiveness, you're not going to get submissiveness, right? A lot of guys in the space tend to conflate feminine and submissive. They're not the same thing. You want feminine and submissive, right? But you're not going to have a woman who's submissive to you and subservient to you and whatever you call it. You're not going to have that if she don't feel safe. You see what I'm saying? And a big part of a woman feeling safe is your ability to control your emotions. That's the excitement. And again, control meaning control, not letting your emotions dictate your actions, not letting your emotions dictate what come off of your mouth, not letting other people's actions dictate, your actions. You see what I'm saying? So you get mad, you flying off the handle, you calling all type of pigs and fat bitches and, punching the wall and driving erratic and drinking yourself to sleep and doing all type of drugs because you can't control yourself because you're upset. A woman ain't going to be able to feel safe like that. Also, the good, the positive emotions too. You get super happy and you fucking start buying up the whole motherfucking mall because you got a big check, because you're excited. You see what I'm saying? Women can't feel safe with things like that. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to be a zombie. Life is about having emotions and experiencing emotions, but you need to learn how to control those emotions and not let your emotions dictate the way that you make your moves. Feel your emotions, enjoy your emotions, stew in your emotions, learn to process them, all of that. But you cannot let your emotions dictate your actions, especially the bad emotions like anger and sadness. And, you cannot let that take over you, because if emotions run your relationship, you as a man, you're just going to run it into the ground, and your woman going to look at you just like she look at herself, emotionally unstable. Most women are so emotionally unstable. It's almost like, single women who be single, right? Women who be single and they don't have the emotional control and the emotional fortitude of a good man, a good solid man. Women typically, they either have to be on antidepressants or anxiety medication or fucking smoke weed or wine or something, because their emotions be all over the place. And you don't want to be that type of guy. You don't want to be that guy. So on your journey to self-mastery, emotional control needs to be a high priority, controlling your goddamn emotions. Again, I'm not saying suppress your emotions or drink your emotions away or do drugs until you can't feel, because then that's not bad, because your emotions ain't going nowhere. They're just sitting in you and stewing, and that's going to make you toxic. When you're suppressing your emotions, that makes you toxic. What I'm saying is control. Learn how to control your emotions. If a woman can't feel the safety and security, of you, then you're not gonna get the best version of that woman. And you won't always want to make sure you're getting the best version of your woman. If you're in a situation to where your woman is feeling unsafe and unsecure emotionally, you're gonna get a more bitchier woman, you're gonna get a more combative woman, you're gonna get a woman who who's more dominant, who's more aggressive. You see? Now, let me do a sidebar. There are some women to where I don't care how good you can control your emotions, they are emotional wreck. Women like that, make sure you stay away from, because women like that are going to drain you. You understand? Some women are just an emotional wreck. Some women need therapy. You understand? So just because you controlling your emotions, that don't mean all women just gonna feel safe and be on board. A lot of women have been through traumatic experiences. Their mother treated them like shit. Their daddy wasn't around. Their daddy treated them like shit. The first boyfriend treated them like shit. They got, SA'd or graped or whatever the case may be. That got nothing to do with you. What I'm saying is, you may be a guy who's solid and can control his emotions, but some women just, they still gonna be an emotional wreck, basically. But if typically if you have a woman who's healthy and she get with you and she fucking with you, your ability to control her, to control your emotions, you being an emotional rock, you being the emotional fortitude, will rub off on her. You see what I'm saying? And it'll make her feel a lot safer and secure in her own. So that's a big piece. That's a hell of a key.